I approve. No, mine's good. Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Well, good evening, everyone. And as Brock said, for those of you who haven't had the delight of meeting us yet, we're Jill's friends, Carly and Andrea. So we could ask everyone to temporarily stop live streaming the Jets game and pay attention to us for about 1 minute here.
We promise I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. But before we start, Dennis, what's the score?
5-2.
All right, now we've known Jill for more years than we can count. From growing up in St. Matilda together, where our lives seem to cross paths repeatedly, to attending Girl Guides together. Sorry, Marjorie. I think maybe she stepped out. Somebody can pass that along for me. I'm sure I didn't make her life easy back then. To attending the same schools and eventually the same parties and events as young hooligan adults.
We all graduated from College Sauvé and to this day continue to use the skills we learned in French immersion, like last weekend during Jill's Stagette, where after a few beverages, we started belting out Voyageur songs from elementary school. We impressed even ourselves by still remembering the words, though completely off key. And find me on the dance floor later if you want to see the videos from that incident. Now, mutual friends and extracurricular activities brought us all closer together after school ended. Activities such as
Thursdays at the Pemby, may it rest in peace.
Partying and tubing at Red Lake Falls. It's a miracle we never made it back.
Celebrating weekends on camping trips, and toasting each other whenever we were reunited.
Celebrating the Bombers at home games and the Labor Day Classic in Regina. Do you notice a trend here?
Though we did not grow up as childhood friends, as we grew older and our hangovers grew stronger, we bonded over life experiences, good and bad. We diversified our personal interests and we forged our friendship as a trio. Let no one say that 3 is a crowd, as it is only the start of a good party. We learned how to appreciate the finer aspects of life, to sip instead of chug, to taste instead of swill. Jill found a love for IPAs and has moved from Girl Guide badges to untapped badges. She has sampled hundreds of beers in the quest for true beer connoisseur status. Beer jams, beer beef jerky, beer bread, nothing is off limits. Her fellow beer club members can attest to her prowess and knowledge in this area.
We also discovered our deep love of dogs as we eventually became dog moms, roles we take very seriously even with Addie around. Yes, we're all those crazy dog ladies who love dogs more than most humans. You can almost always find them with us at any event, including today, as Franklin was clearly the guest of honor. Sorry, Pat.
We all also share a love for food. Our obsession of anything buffalo chicken flavored is uncompared. I can't even remember where this started, but now whenever we're reunited, we really do put that shit on everything. If you are curious about alternate uses for Frank's Red Hot, simply follow our Pinterest board labeled All the Buffalo. Food cook-off competitions have replaced our former drinking competitions, and where we once celebrated our reunions with cheers and beers, we now host Deep Fry Everything nights, which have become a part of our regular routines, and we wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, really, who here doesn't love consuming a pound of deep fried cheese on date night? Woo! Now, we both had the honor and pleasure of traveling this wide world of ours with Jill, and somehow we've all survived. From Northern Lights
to Southern Nights,
from bioluminescence on a kayak under full twilight,
to mapping out every happy hour in Scottsdale.
Jill is a planner extraordinaire and will always ensure you experience the best the region has to offer. You know you're in for a treat if you're fortunate enough to travel with her, whether a fun weekend away to escape or a tour of an exotic land of adventure. Unless, of course, she gets the dengue. In which case, as I'm sure Pat can attest, carry a mask, some good books, and some serious travel insurance as you're in for a long hospital call. Though none of this will dampen Jill's natural good spirit. No matter the adversity, Jill always finds a way to make the best of any situation, just as so long as she has access to a map. Jill is the picture of patience, and let me assure you, if she can tolerate 2 weeks of traveling with me, she can make it through anything.
Jill's sense of fun and adventure doesn't end at globetrotting. She'll find ways to take any event to the next level through costumes and disguises. From those legendary gold lame tights at the Bomber Games, to pub crawl costumes and Voyager beards, I don't think any of us can outdo Jill in the costume department. And just a note to Pat, always keep a Costco-sized supply of paper towel rolls on hand in case Jill ever wants to turn one into a dress at a cabin party. Also, find me later if you want to see that video as well.
It turns out there might be a reason why they didn't let us make a slideshow tonight.
Nope, I didn't get one.
Well, many may think of Jill as straight and narrow. We know her slightly differently as daring and unabashedly bold. Always seeking to commemorate an event with a souvenir, Jill has never shied away from taking her own mementos. From smuggling condiment packets, to Pemby cups, to bowling balls, no souvenir is too big or too small to merit a spot in her purse or her life.
Jill's love of good times definitely helped her hit it off with Pat when they reconnected a few years ago. She met her match in the party department, which is why tonight is also guaranteed to probably be the most fun wedding ever. When Jill met Pat, it also gave Carly and I access to the MacArthur family suite cabin and boat on Lake of the Woods, so we're really glad she picked you, big guy. Thanks for taking care of our Jill, for all the times you've let me be the third wheel on your dates, and for putting up with the three of us together, because I know we can be a handful.
And though we claim to have sophisticated with age, we find ourselves back at our main uniting point again. Alcohol. Sweet, sweet alcohol. As much as it may sometimes hurt us, we just can't keep away. And somehow, through all these ages, our obsession with Fireball has never died.
Again, I can't recall it exactly which one of our extracurricular activities that tradition started, but we drained more than a few socials and weddings of this cinnamony goodness. Team Fireball lives strong, and we even have the mugs to prove it.
So here's to Jill and Pat. May their love for each other be as strong and persistent as Fireball has been to our friendship, and their commitment to each other be as fierce and dedicated as our love for our fur babies.
Did you almost just call them Bill and Chad? Okay, so not. Yeah. Jill, you look like an absolute bombshell tonight, and we are honored to be up here with you. And we're sorry we didn't bring enough Fireball for everyone in the room. I think Pat made sure the bar didn't stock it tonight because of us. But please, whatever's in your glass, raise them up and join us in a toast to Jill.